Are you thinking of moving to Georgia and wonder what it's like living here? Well, if so, this video is for you. I'm going to give you 7 things you need to know before making Georgia your home, so stick with me. Hi, if you're new here, I'm Tracey Scholen with the HàVN Group, and we help people relocate to the greater Atlanta area. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to hear more about moving to the greater Atlanta area. We get asked a lot of questions about what the South is like. Now, I am originally from Cincinnati, Ohio, but somehow moved to Georgia and have managed to drop my you guys and picked up y'all and my unsweetened tea for sweet Southern peach tea. You'd almost think I was born here, but since I am originally a Yankee, I can give you the good, bad, and ugly of how things are a little bit different here in comparison. Number 1, Southern hospitality is a real thing down south, y'all. For example, when you move into your new home, don't be surprised if your neighbors come by with some barbecue and a blueberry pie to welcome you and your family to the neighborhood and invite you to church or the next social gathering. People are very friendly down here. Now, while those neighbors are visiting, you will probably also hear some y'alls like you've already heard me say. I mean, it is easier to say than you guys. Hey y'all, where y'all from? Where y'all going? Y'all need a hand? You may even hear a few bless your hearts, especially if you tell them your crazy moving story. When a Southerner says the statement, it can either mean you're kind of pitiful but don't really know it, or most likely it means, can I please bring you a casserole? I'll be praying for you. Another thing you will hear in Georgia is yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir, especially to someone older than you. But everyone says it whether they are older than you or not. No, they aren't sassing you, they are just being polite. You might even hear someone say, hey darling, and wonder if you're getting hit upon, but really more likely they're just saying hello as you walk into the old school diner down the street. So number 2, college football. There's just something about college football in the South, y'all. It is not a team, it's a religion. If you move here and don't have a team, you'd better get one because everyone will be asking you who you're rooting for. And though the Georgia Bulldogs are the number 1 team in Georgia, we've got a lot of SEC fans in this state that represent other schools, and the rivalries are real. So if you're not from around here, you may wonder what in the world all the hype is about. But don't worry, it won't be long before you find yourself saying, go Dogs, even if you've never been a football fan before. Number 3, Georgia is affordable compared to other states. The typical cost of a home in Georgia is $250,000. Compare that to California at $700,000, or to Virginia at just over $330,000, or for the United States overall at just over $300,000, and it will be easy to see why people are looking to make Georgia their home. Keep in mind that if you're closer to the city of Atlanta, home prices will be higher. The average home price is around $360,000. And when it comes to state and local taxes, Georgia ranks pretty close to the middle compared to a handful of other states. If you're looking to retire soon, Bankrate named Georgia the best state to retire in 2021 due to affordability, mild temperatures, and its light tax burden. Bonus, we also don't have many tornadoes or hurricanes. You won't ever have to evacuate like you do down in Florida. We also have the Atlanta airport, so you can jump on a plane to see the grandkids easily or travel to some of your favorite destinations. Georgia is also very tax-friendly towards retirees. There are no taxes on Social Security income, and Georgia provides a deduction of $65,000 per person on most types of retirement income for anyone aged 65 and older. Retirement communities are popping up all over North Atlanta, so give us a call if you want to learn more. If all this affordability is making you want to move, here are a few more things you definitely should know before you decide. Number 4, pollen is everywhere in the spring. It's like a blanket of yellow all over your car, your driveway, your deck, and your grill. It's everywhere. So if you have allergies, you may need to get some allergy help stat before you come. Grass pollen and ragweed are the biggest culprits. So whether you know you have allergies or not, there is a good chance that when you move here, it will be like, surprise, and all of a sudden you realize you do. Good news is that they are seasonal, and there is a little thing called Flonase and Zyrtec to help you out. Number 5, mosquitoes. Mosquitoes thrive in hot, humid weather, making Georgia the perfect place for them to thrive. They can be pretty miserable during mosquito season, as we call it, but they are usually only bad during the summer months, and we now have a lot of mosquito lawn products that pretty much eliminate them in your yard. So you can still sit out on your deck and not get attacked in the summer months. And that leads me to number 6, the weather. One of the biggest questions we get asked from out-of-staters is, what's the weather like? Well, Georgia has 4 distinct seasons. Spring and fall are so nice here, very mild with highs in the 60s and 70s, but summer in Georgia is hot. There is a reason why Atlanta is called Hotlanta. Unlike some homes in maybe the west part of the US, all the homes here have air conditioning and we run it all summer long. Winter is typically cooler with highs in the mid-40s and 50s and lows in the mid-30s. We do wear winter coats here, but you will also see us in flip-flops on some winter days. It rarely snows here, but when it does, it's likely we're going to shut down school and perhaps the entire city if it's more than an inch. Honestly, they close school with the threat of snow sometimes here. Now, all because of a little thing called Snowmageddon. Go ahead, look it up. Atlanta Snowmageddon. The day the entire city shut down and cars had to park on major highways for days. It's a real thing, y'all. Okay, so are you not deterred by the pollen and mosquitoes and things like Snowmageddon? Still thinking Georgia might be the place for you? Well, there is good news because number 7 is jobs, and Georgia is looking very bright in this department. Since the start of 2022, Georgia's job market has improved, and one report shows that Georgia added over 19,000 jobs in the new year, and more than 60% of them were in the metro Atlanta area. Most of these jobs are in corporate and tech industries. And based on a recent study by WalletHub.com, Atlanta was rated 27th in best cities for jobs out of 180 based on job opportunities, employment growth, and monthly average starting salary. So what do y'all think? Are y'all ready to move and call Georgia your home? If yes, give me a call. We would love to help you get settled in the greater Atlanta area. If you're planning on moving to another part of Georgia, we would still love to help you. We have lots of agents in our Georgia network and would love to connect you with an agent best suited to meet your needs. If you liked this video, we'd greatly appreciate a thumbs up. If you want to learn more about Atlanta's suburbs and living in the South, be sure to subscribe to our channel. We post every Tuesday. Here are a couple more videos to get you started. See you next time.